The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? Come on, come on.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Lamb. Built into the air on 2nd down. Elijah Cansey getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 17.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hawk 70, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. And
that is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Cowboys nothing. Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready up. Right. Ready up.
Right back to Irving. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's White. White loses the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Blue. He's to the 25. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of that one. Ball's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Tress Way now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 62 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. On first down, here's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Second and 10.
Get up. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
To throw, it's Milton. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Cardinal. Follow 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. 14.
Cowboys, nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, break. Go.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On second down, here's Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now faking the give, exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bucs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jason Sanders
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Again, here comes Blue. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
42-yard line.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, check that. Get it.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pick.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rattler, 8, let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
6-yard line.
Panther 11, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
77 Pirates, 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Clark.
They'll take over at first down 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll run with blue. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it, ready? Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing again is Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside, he's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To the air once more is Milton. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
180!
Third down, it's Irvin. And this will be a Bucs first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a first down.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
To the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. Baker
Gonna give it to Irvin. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
This is 3rd and 6.
180. Kings. Real. Alert. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Regular. Done.
Irving now gets it to start the 4th. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Hey, alert. 180. Up. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Set. 180. Regular. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
180. Pistol. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go.
1st down.
Here's Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Dixie Maverick.
In motion, Lamb.
Go.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Sanders here for the extra point. Gets it to go. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 10. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cut 19, 77 Wolf.
On first down, here's Milton. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. This is caught down that right sideline.
17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 39.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Stop.
On first down is Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6.
20. Run. Stop.
Baker to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
180. Point it right. Alert.
Now Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. fourth down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. You're ready to stick, you're ready to stick.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Get this complete to Tolbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Elijah Cansey in for his 2nd sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They go play action with Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Buccaneers are going to extend their lead.
Cowboys 17. Jason Sanders set
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. It fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference